Hey Pipe Drivers, in this video we're going to be having a look at how you can use calculated fields and formulas within Pipedrive custom fields to calculate gross profit calculations, both dollar figures and percentages. So let's dive in here. I'm going to jump into this particular deal. And you can come down here, see this group here, financial. So I've got my COGS here, my cost of goods sold, my gross profit percentage, and I've got some input fields here, labor cost, materials cost, and commission amount. Now there's a couple of different ways to do this. You can see the deal value here, right? So that's what we're selling here. These are cost input fields, and then this field here is totaling these three fields, right? Now, the important thing here is what you're looking at here is a very simplistic way to do this, which is to actually manually input your labor, materials, commission, other costs in this fashion. The more complex way to do this is actually to use Pipedrive products. And so you can see here in our product section, we have some products against this particular deal. Now, what you would do is you would have costs against those products, and you can utilize the Pipedrive API to then automatically have a COGS calculated off the products that are chosen. And so you wouldn't then be manually inputting these figures here. That would all be automatically calculated based on the cost base or based on the cost of those products that have been added to the deal. But let's have a look behind the scenes here, because on the automatically adding the COGS or the cost into those products, like I said, that's a bit more advanced. It's Pipedrive API work, but this here, anybody can do this. You just need the formulas and to be able to add this information in and have the inputs, I suppose. So if we come up here, just click on customize fields and come down. So first of all, let's have a look at our gross profit in dollars here. Now this is a pretty simple formula. You can see it's just taking the deal value minus the cost of goods sold field. So it's deal value, which of course sits up the top here, minus cost of goods sold, gives us our gross profit from a dollar perspective. Now, the next one is the gross profit from a percentage side of things. So if I open up to this, this is the formula that you need to use here. So it's deal value minus deal cost of goods sold divided by deal value times 100. Now, note the brackets here and the formula. You'll just want to replicate this exactly. And so this is the formula that you use in this instance. Now, if you're using fields like labor cost, material costs, other cost fields, you're also going to want to have a hidden COGS field here that automatically totals those three, that can then be duplicated and placed into this cost of goods sold field here. The reason that needs to happen is that you can't use a calculated field inside a calculated field. And so what we're actually doing here is we're taking these three figures here and we're placing them into our hidden COGS field. And then when that field is updated, we're placing the updated value into the COGS field that we can see. This is also that our calculations work, because like I said, you can't use calculated fields inside of calculated fields. Now, there is an automation that's required here, and I'm just going to jump in and show you that automation. Click here like this. Now, our COGS automation is now just sitting up the top here. So when the deal is updated and the hidden field COGS has changed, then we update the visible field with the value in the hidden field. And so just to give you a little bit of a look behind the scenes here, and we're updating the visible field with the information in the hidden field. And what the formula behind this hidden field is, we will go back into the deal and have a look at that. So we come down here, click into this, and this is just adding up those cost fields, right? So it's deal labor cost plus deal commission amount plus deal materials cost, and that's what's updating the hidden COGS field. So overall here, it's all pretty simple. What we're doing is we're taking the cost of what we've sold, using the deal value, calculating the gross profit, then calculating the gross profit percentage. Now, this is important because what you might want to do is set minimums around gross profit percentage, particularly for salespeople. It's also very handy for calculating commissions and other features along those lines, right? So keep in mind that there's a little bit of complexity behind this, and it can be supercharged by using the API so that you can automatically assign a cost to each product without needing to manually input it here. But this method works really well in basic situations, and I really encourage you, if it's possible, if it works for your business, to create a group like this and start calculating gross profit dollars and gross profit percentage. Thanks very much for watching.